the Napa Superior Court Civil Division. Para continuar en español, diga español. Please hold while we transfer your call. Your call may be monitored or recorded for training purposes. Civil Division.
Hi, I need to speak to Judge Diane Price as her clerk.
Okay, I can transfer you to judicial reception.
Thank you.
One moment. Napa Superior Court. How may I direct your call?
Hi, is this Judge Diane Price's law clerk?
Well, I'm her assistant. How can I help you?
My name is Maria Malin, and I'm a victims' right domestic violence expert, and I wanted to speak to you about a case that is before Judge Price, and it's my understanding that there is a hearing tomorrow in regards to this case, and
what is the case number, please?
It is 26-31447, Barnett versus Heffelbauer.
Sorry, my computer's moving slowly. Here it is, Barnett versus Heffelbauer.
Yeah.
Yes, an OSC hearing is on tomorrow.
Okay, there's a couple things that I wanted to convey to the judge prior to this hearing taking place. Number one is that parental alienation syndrome, which has been used against the mother, has been totally and completely debunked by our mental health professionals. It is not considered a legitimate mental health issue. That being said, if Judge Price were to believe in parental alienation syndrome, then why is the mother being kept from the minor child with, the same issues that they're accusing her of keeping dad away from the child?
Okay. Well, first of all, Judge Price can't speak to anyone regarding specific cases, particularly if they're before her. And I cannot convey the message to her that you wish to send because that would be in the nature of an ex parte message. So that's just not possible.
Actually, ma'am, I am not a party to the case, so it actually would not be ex parte communication. That does not fall under the umbrella of ex parte communication. I will not be testifying. I am not in any way, shape, or form involved in this case. As a matter of fact, I am in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Okay. However, despite the fact that you are not a party to the case, she cannot discuss matters regarding the case before her with anyone.
And I understand that, and I do understand that, and I'm not asking for information. My concerns are that abuse is still illegal in the state of California, and if there has been abuse taking place, rather than investigating the child's accusations, the mother is being put under a microscope. Per your own model through the court, that's not being upheld.
Does Ms. Barnett have an attorney?
I'm not sure of that. like I said, I'm not a party to the case.
It would actually be more appropriate to, if the case, are you phoning as her friend, or what has brought this to your attention?
I am phoning in regards to a child that has disclosed abuse that has not been believed or understood. Also, just to let you know, 58,000 children per year are placed in the homes of abusive parents. Now, the courts are failing big time, and I would like to convey the message to the judge in this case that she can be a part of the solution to protecting these children, or she continue to be a part of the problem. I would like to be able to, we have a whole underground network of advocates and experts that are keeping track of judges, as well as domestic violence shelters that are actively helping parents of abused children and ones that are not. I would like to be able to add Ms. Price to, our list of judges that are actively helping children in abuse. I'm not calling for the mom. I'm not calling for the dad. I am calling in regards to the minor child. It has come to my attention that the minor's counselor, Ann Lanning, is falsifying documentation from the minor child, and that she is completely and totally biased in this case. Now, my goal is to protect this child. Other than that, I have no other input in this case other than the child has claimed.
These are very serious allegations, ma'am. Have you contacted the California State Bar? Have you contacted her, Ms. Barnett's attorney? I mean, that's whom you should contact. We can't speak to the judge in this manner.
Well, ma'am, with all due respect, the judge is the one deciding the case on this child. The attorney's not. They can speak their case. That's all they can do. Where we're having the issues is with the judges placing children in harm's way, even with or without previous domestic violence convictions. And yes, these are serious allegations. This is a serious issue in America. Now,
well, I'm not going to put you through to the judge, ma'am. You can certainly send her a letter.
Okay,
you can overnight it if you like.
Could you give me her email address?
No, you can't email her, ma'am. You can send her a letter by overnight if you wish to do so. I've already spoken to somebody this morning regarding this issue, and I gave them my email and my address. We can't put you through to the judge. I understand that you feel strongly about this, but this is not how we go about dealing with these matters.
Possibly not, but I have about 4 mothers with dead children in situations like this. So forgive me.
In Napa County? In Napa County, ma'am?
I have one in Napa County where the father actively killed the children and then turned the gun on himself and killed himself, yes.
Okay, in that case, I would suggest you phone either the district attorney or the Napa Police Department, depending on which jurisdiction they are currently residing.
Well, that case is over and done with. There's no justice to be brought because Dad was a coward and killed himself, too.
No, I'm talking about this particular case here, ma'am.
Okay, it's my understanding that the proper authorities have been notified and nothing is being done in regards to this child's allegations of abuse to father. The only thing that's been done is the protective mom has been kept from the child while the father has had full rights to her. Now, I don't know in any other time in history that children have been placed in this much danger, and we're losing our most valuable possession because of this, our children. I don't see any way, shape, or form, nothing in the history of this case that would give the judge the right to keep the child from a mother that has been accused of nothing other than trying to protect her. I mean, if you can tell me that, I would love to hear it. What makes sense about this?
Ma'am, I'm sorry. This simply isn't the proper forum to be discussing this issue. It's not that I'm insensitive to what you're saying. However, I cannot put you through to the judge. The judge cannot and will not speak to you about this. I would suggest that someone of your organization appear with Ms. Barnett in court tomorrow and help her to introduce materials regarding this.
We will, in fact, have court watchers in court tomorrow, and I don't work with just one organization. I work with many all across the world. So just so you know, ma'am, I am recording this conversation, and...
You know, ma'am, it is illegal to record a conversation without getting my permission, and I did not give you permission.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I did not know the California laws. In Michigan...
I believe it's rather federal law. You are not allowed... It is illegal to record conversations without permission.
Actually,
so
in Michigan...
I'm going to end this conversation, ma'am, and I'd like you to delete this recording.
In Michigan, it is legal as long as one party knows that the conversation is being recorded.
Well, that is simply unacceptable to record my conversation without my permission.
I'm asking you to please ask the judge to look into this abuse rather than punishing the parent who is trying to protect the minor child.
Delete my recording, and I'm going to end this conversation now. Thank you.
Thank you.